Apocalypse.
I work for the Benjamins, you boys irrelevant. Me and you ain't the same, boy, no comparison. That shit was evident, you should have known. Come toe to toe, I suggest that he don't. Know that he won't, cause then that boy go get paged. Doing me, stay in your lane, get out the way. Cause if he get in my face, then he just dug his own grave. Ain't here to play, look at my driving like which. Don't know which robbery to pick. Life when I'm rich, I do not talk by the stick. Real shit is all that I spit, all that I wish. Boy, he's a demonstration, and I keep going up, yeah, that's elevation. Just to see mama proud, that's my motivation. Toast to my success, that not my celebrations. I'm just changing locations like when you can't be seen in these ends. I turned a G to an M, I got no keys to the Benz. Please don't pretend like we friends, please don't pretend. Don't feel the need to repent, all of my sins. Boy, that is what made me win, I'm just starting to begin. Shit going down when I'm in, the ape always wins. Y'all should have known, told you I'm coming, man, way back before. Back when I'm rapping at home, making no dough. Knew I'd have been all along, I aim for the throne. Go till I'm top of this, ain't think I have it until I start dropping shit. Now I be popping, bitch, haters be watching it. It can take over, call that shit apocalypse.
Alrighty, and thanks for joining us, folks. First episode, first guest, big milestone, Brandan Anthony.
Jeez.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for gracing us with the presence.
My pleasure, anytime.
Can you just start off? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where you're from, what you do?
So, my name is Brandan Anthony. I'm an artist out of Oshawa. I raised up in PK, Pickering, Ajax area. I moved down here. And I just started making tracks back in grade 12, 11, 3 years ago. And I took it seriously after an accident that happened, and now it's all going good. It's going in the right path. It's all promotion now and shit like that, marketing. And then we should be on a roll,
Perfect. Alright. And I've got my trusty co-host here, Jay Bracker, you all know. And Love, perhaps, maybe? I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't think so. It's not that likable. But yeah, we've traveled from one student to another. We're sitting here at Brandon's home. We're gonna get to know him, see what he's into, what he's up to, where he's going.
Where he is.
Exactly. We're at his house, I think. Yeah.
That's it.
First question I want to ask is, what is APE? It's this whole movement, I guess you've created, from what I understand. But can you just dive into that a little better?
Yeah. So APE is obviously it's an animal. So why it's significant to me is because back in school I always I used to just do wild shit. I used to jump off the highest shit or handstand off of build I handstand off of my high school shit, and I flipped over on that balcony on the other side once, and I had to go to the hospital shit, even though I was good, they were yo, you have to go.
You needed that adrenaline rush.
Yeah, exactly. So I got back up and just tried to go to class, and they stopped me and shit. So my boys are yeah, you're like an ape, and whenever we go to
ape shit.
Yeah, you go to ape shit all the time. And then whenever we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I used to get 40 wings, and I just eat out everything, and 10 would be blazing wings, and so I just muck, it's a muck challenge.
So you didn't give yourself that nickname?
Yeah, they just you're an ape, yeah, and then they said they just kind of started dissing me, you look like an ape. It's okay, so I'm gonna embrace that, and I'm gonna just make the ape.
I was expecting a far different story from that,
yeah.
But I'm oddly satisfied with that.
Yeah,
that's too good.
Yeah,
Because you were fucking
story,
wild when you were a kid.
And then obviously
you just embodied it.
Planet of the Apes came out, and they're Caesar, and I'm I'm fucking Caesar, dog. That's facts, He's trying to be my Maurice, I got Ape Gang with me, and so I just
So is it just you, or do you get a couple buddies in it too?
No, Ape Ape Gang's not really it's just it's a term of it, genre,
okay.
It's a movement kind of
I get what you're saying. Okay.
There's nobody, it's not a thing, but
it's for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
It's
Okay.
for niggas that go ape shit. Anybody that goes ape
so I could be an ape?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you could be an ape.
We could be apes, bro.
We're all apes. Exactly. The theory. Yeah, exactly.
That's dope. I like
Evolution.
I like that. So let's get back to your roots. When did this all start? You said grade 10, 11?
Yeah, which if you want to talk about when I had the passion for rapping, or
when did you I've got another question here. When did you write your first rap?
My first rap, grade 6.
Grade 6, eh?
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Nah, I don't remember it.
Or it's just
like
too,
rhyming like.
or it's just too embarrassing.
No, I don't even remember it. It was no. It's like I was rhyming like cat with hat and like dog with dog. But like it's still
It's a start, man.
Yeah, it's a start. Exactly.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So like,
Code
when did it become more of a serious interest for yourself?
It was more serious like when really I took it serious after my accident. I always just thought like who can be like an artist, like that's unachievable, like getting to like a studio recording thing. And then I went through like my accident and I was like, life is short, anything can happen.
And I don't, if you don't want to get into it too much, could you just give me some sense of what happened there?
Yeah, like it was just like a freak accident, my stupidity and shit.
You're going ape.
Yeah, exactly, going ape shit. Yeah, exactly. To my name. And then what ended up happening is like I ended up under like my car tires, like the tires went over my chest.
Yeah.
In a weird long way, and then
You got run over.
Basically on the front left tire, slipped under the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, he did, and then I was in a coma. Yeah, I was in the coma for 2 weeks and shit, and then I woke up. And
Did you collapse your lungs?
Yeah, like it was like punctured and shit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That must have been long recovery, yeah?
Yeah, no, like, they actually thought I was, like, they put me on an ECMO machine, which was, like, a risky thing because, like, no one's ever survived it. Mm-hmm. And, like, I went in and, like, I bodied that shit.
Aha!
So, you see, so I was pretty ahead of my
Even going ape.
It's all in the ape
runs in the blood.
Yeah. Caesar, I'm Caesar type, Actually, did never die. He got shot and
So, would you say the first, like, kind of rap, like, you wrote down would be, like, when you're in the hospital? Like, was that what you were kind of saying earlier about it, or?
Yeah, like, so, like, my first, like, real rap, like, yeah, so when I got into it, I was like, I was in the hospital, I was like, all I can do was, like, I had tubes down my throat and shit, so, like, all I could literally do, I could even barely write, like, because, like, my left hand was kind of, but good thing I'm right-handed, so, so it was good, and so I wrote on this clipboard, actually.
Is this it right here?
This is it, it's all, like,
these ones right
yeah,
here.
you want to, like, you can read the fucking dope shit, but, like, it's upgraded from that.
That's intense, though.
Yeah, it's intense.
Slept you the green pen and just let you go with some paper.
Got like getting caked like a fat bitch.
He's just like just looking so forward to getting out of the fucking hospital.
It's been different since this rap shit. Cause I got no time for whack shit. You see, it's just like all like.
And when was this again? Sorry.
Like when it's 2012. No, not 2016. 2016.
Somewhere back there.
Yeah, grade 12.
So, like, how do you, like, so from there it just kind of snowballed. So, like, we're sitting in your studio now. Is that where you first took your steps as to, like, let's get something in my house? Or, like, was it just messing around with your friend kind of deal?
No, so basically, it never used to be a friend thing. Like, I used to, like, we just used to do it with no mic because we were lit. We were just, like, freestyle and roast each other. Like, I thought I was nasty, so I'd just go in. So, but we never got that on, like, recording and shit. But then, as time went by, then, after the accident, I was, like, might as well, like, take it serious. So I decided to write some shit and record my first tape, Ape Free. And during the studio, like, I would actually pay, like, bare money for, like, studio time. Like,
and where were you recording out of?
It was, like, Crown Studios down in, like, Scarborough.
Okay.
And then, so, he did a nasty job, but, like, I spent, like, close to, like, $2,000.
It's a lot of pocket, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for a first tape, that wasn't even... I should have, like, saved that for marketing, like, did a half and half for marketing. It's our first time and shit.
You gotta learn.
Exactly.
You gotta learn.
You gotta live and learn. So, after that, I decided, I was like, might as well, like, instead of... I can make my own studio, so I can make unlimited tracks. I don't have to pay for, like, each track now. It's like, so... It's about, like, long-term wise, it made sense.
Do you still record there?
No, I go to
just
like another studio. Like sometimes I record here or like another studio, like Studio Gold. Like that's in Toronto, so.
That's dope.
So you were saying you didn't really start taking it seriously until after your accident.
Yeah.
When did you actually write that first song or record that first song? You're like, okay, no, this is dope. Like, we got something here. We actually got something to build up.
Potential, right? So, Ape Free, like, so on the tape, Ape Free, there's a track called Ape Free. So, like, my boy, like, the one that's making my next tape, When Music, he made the beat. Like, he just, like, producing on the side, so he, like, threw me beats, try this. I said, okay. So then this is, like, after I got out of the hospital and shit. I was, like, in the hospital for, like, a month. So, like, my recovery time was pretty sick, like, quick. So, I I got out and I was like, I'm trying to do this like right away. So he sent me a beat and then I wrote Ape Free to it. Like, so it was just explaining my accident, you know, like Ape Free, like just like, and I was like, it sounded like with the beat and everything, it just went.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was like, yo, this like I showed some people into it, like, yo, this is actually like if they know your story and shit, like this is actually it's like bars and shit. So they were like, yeah.
Well, we got the link attached here, so the viewers can go
check
it out. The listeners can go check it out in bio.
Ape Free.
Ape Free.
And so like Ape Free, how it came to even be was so when I was in the hospital, like all my boys, like they were like, yo, the ape's locked, like, you know, he's down, locked up, he's basically like locked up, he's like in
caged,
you know, he's caged, you know, like free the ape free, like
free the ape, free the ape, like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, exactly. He's locked up, exactly, you know, he's down, like, so free the ape.
That's awesome.
And then when I got up, they were like, yo, the ape's free. That's
a dude, I love all these ape references. Like, it's too good. They work so well. Like wow,
it's all connected. It's all interconnected.
It's so good.
And so then I was like, I'm gonna make it ape free.
I like it.
And there was also it's weird because like it also started off as like a diss, like and then it led into like a kind of like they were like, oh, you're trying to use it for your tape, like we're gonna make another diss, and so like they made a group chat without me and they called it like Ape Free. So like without the ape, so Ape Free, and I was like, okay,
a little roast.
That's a sign, yeah, exactly. So I was like, yo, that's a sign. I'm gonna use it too now. You use it against him, I'll come back and just use it.
So like on that note, what is it that drives you? Like what is it that is like making you want to do this? Like is there one moment or is there just one thing you're looking forward to, like trying to get there? Like what is it that's motivating you?
That's a good question. It's just the drive. Like I guess it's the. I won't even say that. I just feel like music right now, it's like in a very non-lyrical state, which is fine. Like, you know, I love all that shit. Like, I love,
for sure.
I feel the exact same way.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but like, which I love. I love going to concerts and shit.
No, I hate it.
Oh, you don't?
I like lyrical music.
Yeah,
that's why. Like, I don't like Eminem because he's white.
Yeah,
I like Eminem because he has lyrics. I like Kendrick because he has sick lyrics.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like the hard beats. You know, the beats that carry out the lyrics. Yeah, so. That's why, and I feel like that's where it is right now, and it has been for like at least like 5.
And you do have certified like bars, like you spit.
Yeah, I try.
You spit.
For
sure. Like in the intro we had, and then like,
I couldn't freestyle off the top like Kendrick.
No, I need to take a long
like swaying
time.
5 fingers like that. No, I can write a bit, but so then back on track was. So then so after that I was just like.
That's my motivation.
Just save the music world.
Where was I? I lost my track.
The state of music's in a weird place.
Oh yeah, so the state of music is in a weird place. So then I feel like everything has a cycle. So like it's like fashion, like music is like fashion. Everything has a cycle. So it will eventually come back to I feel like lyrical content.
And you're gonna try and catch it.
Yeah, catch it on that wave. And I feel like if I start doing like. If I give up now, like, you know, then someone's gonna, like, I can start planting my seed now.
Right.
So, like, the plant will grow, like, eventually, you know?
So, recently I feel like we've been seeing kind of the resurgence of lyrical rap with people like Ski Mask, JID, right? Like, these kind of guys. Are these guys you look up to or, like, model yourself after?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, Ski Mask, like, I like their flows and shit, like JID. Yeah, they're pretty nasty, like.
Obviously, you gotta stay, like, kind of true to yourself and have your own flow,
so,
right?
Yeah, they're on something.
So that leads me to my next question of like, how would you define your sound?
I guess it's like, it's definitely like, I'm like, I guess I'm like ape shit.
Good answer.
Shit, like ape. Like even before I had like a meaning for ape, like as a like an APE, like always put everything. So like I always like I feel like ape like so Ape Free was all like. Going in, like, you know, the ape part of me, and always put everything is kind of on my next mixtape, like, you know, always, like, Ape Always Wins, it's about, like, you know, how to, like, succeeding and, like, you know, actually lyrical stuff. Yeah, overcoming and stuff like that.
I really like your sound, though, because I was listening to a bunch of your tracks. By the way, my favorite two are Rich Sauce in 1998.
Jeez, 1998, though. Okay.
I like that song a lot.
I like Apocalypse. Makes your face, like, just...
Yeah, it's like a gym track. It's like a gym track, yeah. I just want to punch someone. Yeah.
Exactly.
For me, it's Rich Sauce in 1998. I fuck with those hard.
Rich Sauce, Thanks. Yeah, the 1998 video we shot that was pretty sick. That was like, you know, we try to keep it as natural as possible. So like all those burger shops, it's like burger shop I went to as a kid, like after church and shit. You
just
know?
local stuff.
Yeah, just local. You know, and we were like, yo, can we come film there? Like, it was like, yeah, you used to come here. Like, yeah,
it's meaningful stuff.
Yeah,
we're family.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Like, you know, my cake showing like what I like, you know, what I'm inspired by.
So, do you think you're still like finding a sound, or like do you think you're gonna kind of keep on this hard, like, or not this lyrical trend?
No, I think I'm finding my sound sort of as well. Like, so like, yeah, like I said, APE is like the next one. Like, you know, just more about working on yourself, and then I'm trying to also like show like a love side. You know, like everybody loves, so everyone loves love songs. Everyone loves someone too. You know, you love yourself.
Yeah, you gonna get on the singing there?
Like, I'm trying, like, you know, not maybe like singing. I don't say singing, but I'm gonna try the vocals. I'm trying to
get your range up.
Give you those monotone.
Okay.
You know, definitely the melodies, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
So you've got 2 albums planned, from what I take there. How can you give us a completion? Like how much you've got on them?
That's TBD. You know? It's definitely in the process. It's working there. So I'm trying to drop after Ape Always Wins. It's like, you know, the album, like, so Ape Always Wins would just be my second mixtape, and Mi Amor would be the love tape. We were actually trying to put it out for Valentine's Day, but we didn't want to rush it, and, like, you know,
you want it to be a good track.
Exactly, quality. So we're just gonna wait on it. We still have, like, you know, four tracks down, 1 track to go. Track list is looking nice, and then so after that, let that people sink in that side of Brandan Anthony, you know, like the love side, and then hit them with like a more me, like you know, self love, you know, love yourself.
Yeah. So no, I love the concept's great. I mean, you've got lots planned. I'm excited to see it roll out.
Yeah. Execution. That's how it is.
Now we'll take it back from what your future will be, but like in the past now.
Yeah.
What has been the hardest thing to overcome, or like what's been the hardest challenge you faced with this, or are facing right now?
I guess it's the fact that everyone is doing it.
The competition's heavy.
Yeah, like, who's not making a track? Like, yo, your boy is making the track, you know? Like, yo, my girl just started making this track. Yeah. You know, so everyone's making it. Yo, my dad just makes...
My boy's a freestyle in the basement hammered.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. He's trying to go on the beat now. You know, you just find a YouTube.
It's like, no, dude, trust this guy's actually sick.
Yeah.
Sick, but, like, you listen to it and you're like,
It's the age of... Check out my SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's that. Which is fine. Like, you know, everyone's trying to grind, but exactly. But the annoying part is that there's a lot of competition. And, like, you know, a lot of them are not serious.
Yeah.
So, because it's just as easy as grabbing, like, you know, a mic like this and just like, yo, I'm in the booth.
I feel like a lot of these... I feel like a lot of these guys that you're saying just trying to do it now, they're all trying to follow the trend that you're saying is, like, the non-lyrical.
Yeah.
And you're kind of going against that.
Yeah.
Which can kind of separate you from all that.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't bash it, you know? Like,
yeah,
exactly. Do your thing or whatever. But, yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to stay in my own lane of, like, keeping it, like, you know, shit that... Even their stuff makes sense, not shit that makes sense, but shit that people can relate to, like, actually, like, genuinely, like, yo, I get that. Like, you know, I've been through that.
All music, like, you know, it's all got its place in someone's heart. I know, I get what you mean. How do you feel about the generation of SoundCloud rap? Like, how do you feel about, you know, like, people coming up, like, Lil Pump from SoundCloud?
No, that's pretty tough. Post Malone came out on SoundCloud, too. It's really tough. Like, if you get found on SoundCloud, it's just like Justin Bieber getting found on YouTube. It's just another platform, which is actually sick. Like, I actually rate that. Like, it frees on, like, you know, the first platform for me was SoundCloud. Like, probably for a lot of artists, it's SoundCloud.
Yeah, I never peeped your, like, SoundCloud initially. I just went straight to Spotify.
That's why it's easier. Like,
YouTube.
Yeah. It's easier, So everyone relates to that, but, like, SoundCloud's still there. And I hear some people do actually go on SoundCloud and shit, but, like, I don't.
Do you think it's overused?
SoundCloud? I mean, I just thought it was inconvenient. It's not overused, I just feel like it's inconvenient.
It's probably, like, the 5th platform people use to listen to music. Like, people go to, like, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, like, all these other ones before SoundCloud.
I find the one thing, though, is, like, I've got, like, a playlist of 20 songs on SoundCloud, and, like, nowhere can you find them anywhere else. Like,
do you need data?
Yeah.
You sound all the time.
Yeah.
You see, that's the inconvenient part.
I think when they were in money troubles, they did the SoundCloud Premium.
Oh, where
you can download shit. So I think that's an option too. Okay, I think it's way cheaper than any.
Hear it offline. That makes sense.
No, I back SoundCloud. I just think that it's starting to now, I think, get lost on people, or like, no one takes his sound, like, when you say, like, check out my stuff on SoundCloud, now there's this stigma of, like, oh, okay.
Which is not fair, like, you know, so there's definitely some sick artists on there, like, you know.
No, for sure.
Still hustling, you know, they don't know about putting it on Apple Music and shit, so they put it on SoundCloud.
Just a small fish in a big pond.
Yeah, exactly. You know? And that's the hardest part about this shit.
They can rap over.
Yeah, let's hear it. Do it.
Then they say they faded out the ground. You know, she said she got more class.
We know.
Swimming in the money, come and find me.
Nico.
If I was at the club, you know I ball. Dropped the mixtape that sounded like an album. Who'd have thought the countrywide to it be the alpha? Labels want their name beside an X like Malcolm. Everybody got a deal, I did it without one.
Young nigga dreaming since the 98. Whipping Lambos, get his family up a nicer place. Lost in this world, but still I had to find a way. Living life like it's a blinded day. Dropped the tape just a month before I graduate. Now these boys do the most just to collaborate. It didn't seem real, sorta like an anime. Henny with the belly, that's usually the saddest days. Just to cover up the sad emotions. Bars deep and cold, kinda like the Arctic Ocean. And I can't believe most of y'all just thought I'm joking. I guess your boys ain't really with the motion. We getting ready for guerrilla war. Now that's the shit that y'all ain't ready for. I'm on fire, I exaggerate the metaphor. So tell me where to go and you could choose like any store. Any store, maybe down in Section 5th. Take that dress you want, try it and see how it fit. And you ain't worried about the price, girl, you ain't got a trip. That's what happens when you got yourself the baddest chick. I'm talking baddest in the whole world. You know the feeling when you get yourself your own girl. Get yourself your own girl and leave mine alone. And you the lady that I wanna put a diamond on. And I told you I ain't kidding. Show you finding things that your other man didn't. Cause he too dumb to even notice. Sweetheart in the ass is just a bonus. Girl, I would never leave you hurting. We getting started while you closing up the curtains. One thing I'm learning is that life is never certain. So I should do my best, putting all my work in. Never catch me being rude or impolite. Niggas sleeping, better wake up for your early flight. Cause I keep going way up until I'm out of sight. Bars dirty but look cleaner than some pearly whites. Keep it real everywhere I go. Niggas trying to claim the real but they never show. It's whatever though, cause we don't really part ways. But do you, boy, follow what your heart says. Cause I'm really doing good since I got the keys. They ain't ready for that nigga that I'm gonna be. Why you faking, only fuck around with honesty. Cause lately most of y'all just looking like some wannabes. And I don't play around, we just stay away. Put my family on so they can see a better day. A better place so they can live the high life. Destination wedding, get away with my wife. You said economy, but now I'm down at first class. Cause life been different ever since I ain't a broke ass. Only bars, but they saying I ain't wrote that. Cause they just jealous ever since I got my flow back. Flow back like I'm Lil Uzi. Bobbing out, had to hit them with a little groovy. Some type of shit where you can make a movie. From the back, slapping on the booty. And keep it filming cause I never finish. Cause I ain't never gonna stop till I'm all up in it. I'm talking pussy of the fucking game. End of the day, I murder either anyway. Keep 100 like I'm down to 401. And I do this shit for real, it ain't just for fun. Unlike you pussy niggas, I ain't never gonna run. I'ma do this shit until I'm number one. Life's good and going back to the day. Throw back like it's 1998. Taking over cause it's year of the A. With the game, boy, we always keep it straight. With the game, boy, we always keep it straight. With the game, boy, we always keep it straight.
Have you had any setbacks? One moment that you're just like, that if you had to like go back and decide like, or like if I had to change something
like
about
like a regret kind of?
Yeah, or like just something that is made doing this harder.
Yeah, it's definitely like, let's say like financially, I guess, like after like high school, I just went on like, you know, just bought bare shoes and like, clothing. And I was a headies, you know, and yeah, exactly. I wanted to like look fresh all the time, which I don't regret. I actually don't regret.
You got a fucking nice shoe collection.
Yeah, like so like I'm happy. I'm still
closet.
satisfied with it. So, but I could have used that money for like, you know, videos. I could have used that money for promotion on my music.
You ever thought of selling it all? Huh? You ever thought of selling it all?
Selling
it, like just
selling,
like
all of my shoes. Oh yeah, selling it. No, like I'd actually be sad. I would be sad if I sold it. So I couldn't do that. Like I could. There's one or two shoes that if I ever like, you know, need to go out real quick, then I just.
You have those like least favorite kids.
Yeah, exactly. The one that I keep. You know? I'll just sell that I need to quick go out.
Oh, okay.
But like nothing like, you know, my Travis's and all. But
no,
I'd say if I win a raffle, I take it serious and I'm like, this is a sign.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give this a sign.
This is an omen.
Yeah. This is
What's been the most iconic moment of your career so far to date? What's the one part that sticks out in your mind? Was it the show that you did, or meeting someone, or being at this one event?
I would definitely say, well, meeting Boy Wonder helped me a lot. Like, he gave me a lot of inspiration that he came from Pickering High School. And, like, I met him at...
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I met him at the talent show at Pickering High School. And then I met him at that event. So the first time I met him at Pickering High, I gave him my tape free. I was done. So I said, I gave it to him. I guess, I don't know if he checked it out or not. Hopefully he checked it out. But, and then...
Boy Wonder, be listening.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Go listen to
Find
it.
If you haven't already.
Yeah. You got given to you like 2 years ago.
And then the second one, Ape Always Wins, which I'm about to drop. I have it all done, right? So I made the CD, and when I went to that conference thing, the house event, I saw him. Like, I got the opportunity. Just I was front row because I went super early. So I ran up to him, and I was like, yo, this is my second tape. I went to Pickering High. Like, check it out.
Could you explain that, that little...
yeah, the house event, it's like a... So it's definitely, like, it's a building. It's a place. It's a family, I guess, for people to come through, and they give like programs for like kids, like students, I guess, and you can learn like photography, fashion, a whole bunch of like art stuff, you know, and so that's like the house. That's what they really focus on, and then so they had a panel and they talked about like, so the first day was like, I think it was like fashion or something, and the second day was music, like the music industry, culture and stuff. So it was like Cash XO, Boy Wonder, Wonder Girl.
I don't know. How many people attended?
Probably like very people, like 500, like 300.
Decent.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's still
It's a small event, like, you know.
Yeah,
it's definitely, but it was on live recording. Like 1 million people were watching.
Not like going to like Complex Con, right? Like,
No, I don't know, some streaming site, probably his site, house.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's like the kind of same concept as like Complex Con, but like the panels there. Like,
yeah,
you have like 3,000 people watching,
yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
rather than like it's a nice crowd there, though, right?
It's a nice networking event, you know. And so yeah, that would be my biggest moment, like meeting him. And then I saw him there, and then I gave him my tape, and then I saw him like 2 weeks after at fucking Oshawa Center.
Really?
Yeah. But like he was with this girl or like some girl. So I was just like, I'm just gonna dap him up. But I would, if he was by himself, I would have asked him like, yo, did you check out the tape?
Didn't have a third one to give him at the time.
Yeah,
You couldn't go up to him. You brought him 2 mixtapes already. You couldn't go to him empty-handed.
I dug up a little bit, just a little bit, of detective work here.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. But I heard that you had a little moment with Drake at one point, waiting in a lineup somewhere for some.
Yeah, that was.
It's the most vague.
Because I don't want to like give any out false like he was like partying with Drake in the VIP area like
I wish. That was in grade 6.
That was grade 6.
That was in grade 6. Yeah. So Thank Me Later just came out.
Okay.
And he was having like a meet and greet at HMV in Toronto. So like, imagine if Drake had a fucking meet and greet now, yo, like people would line up for weeks. Yeah. But like, we went and only first 500 people get it, and we were like number 400.
Okay.
And so we went only at 7 a.m. that day. People were like lining up playing the day before, but like imagine if it was now, bro. Like, you know, people would like wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks just to see this. But like, so then it was a meet and greet, and so you got to meet him. And he came through, and during the line, One Love T.O., like you've heard of them? They're like a company down in Toronto, like I guess they're like a media company.
Right. Yeah.
And they do like social stuff. And so the guy T-Rex, like he was like filming, and then so like I was talking, like my dad was like talking to people, and then he was like, yeah, my son likes Drake, like he can rap Drake. So this girl was like, oh, like, you can rap Drake. I was like, yes. And then like I did over for her. Like I was killing that. I did bar for bar. she was sweet too. She was she's fun. I was like, you like that, eh?
Next day he goes home and starts driving cat with hat.
Yeah, right, exactly. This is the start of it all. But yeah, so I did it, and then so she's like, oh, that's it, like whatever. I guess she was impressed. So, and then the camera was coming around, and then she's like, oh, this guy can rap over. I was like, fuck. So I know it's the camera. He's like, yo, come on, yo, rap over. I was kind of shy and shit. And like, I was so shy, like my brain froze and I rapped forever instead of over. Like, you can hear in the background, she was like, yo, you can rap over, and I started going with last name. I was like, oh, I started out. Now I can't go back and switch it, it looked weird. So I just went through with it, and so, in the line, and I did that in the line, and then everyone was like, oh, this kid's there, so I kind of gassed, you know. And so then you meet him, and then they made that video, like a promotional video.
That's sweet.
That's awesome.
So you probably saw it, but like, I met him, like, he was very, like, he seemed like very in a rush. Like there's no pictures and shit.
Yeah, you're the 400th person. He's probably like, Jesus.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right, high five. Yeah, nice to meet you, Drake. Yeah.
No pictures.
Okay, cool. Get out the fuck
He said, yo, I'm a big fan. He's like, yeah, all right.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah, no,
Drake.
like it's in everyone.
Dude.
Like, it's like, yo, we'll collab.
You heard it here first, everyone. Down the wire. It's exclusive. Drake's a dick. Brandan Anthony said it first.
No,
yo. It's a dick.
I was like, yo, we'll collab in the future.
Dude, you should just see me kill forever out there, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I am next.
Sign me. I was like,
next.
Sign me. On spot.
That's awesome.
So, I want to ask, speaking of collabing, do you have any collabs that you're on at the moment? That are to be released, or
I'm on collabs, or people on collabs with me?
Both. I was gonna follow the other with one of the other.
Well, I have artists out of Ajax, Notre Dame, Lil Mavi. He's a close boy. We're dropping Vimy soon, which is on the tape in Horizons. Right now, I got a track on Apple Music. Shout out to the company. They dropped their tape just not too long ago, and I'm on their song Ridiculous. So that's featuring me. And then I'm probably on my future tapes. I'm gonna probably have choose a company. I'm gonna have definitely OKZ. He's definitely coming artist out of here. Like I'm Pray for All My Sins. All these like low key tracks that's coming out. So
sure.
Definitely got some shit.
So that leads me to my next question. If you were to collab with anyone, who would it be?
Like any artist in the game.
Yeah, I give you.
Like, are you
I'll
talking
give you
about
top three. Any in the game.
Like, are we talking about reasonable artists that I can reach out to right now?
No. Anyone. Like who are like your top three that you want to be?
Drake for sure.
Okay.
He's always like, who will I impress here?
Drake for sure.
Who do I want to see this most?
I feel like for your music, though, what I've heard, like a Drake would be perfect. Like the vocals, the background, like what you said, you're trying to grow into yourself. But like, just I don't know what your new stuff sounds like because it's not out yet, unfortunately. But from what's already out, I could see like a quick little chorus in there from like a guy like Drake or like Drake's
exactly. He's on the chorus, I'm on the verse type shit, exactly. No, exactly.
Or you just make like a super hard track and you get Meek in there or something.
But me, I wouldn't put Meek, but he definitely wouldn't be in my top three. It would definitely be Drake, Jay-Z. It's a debate between Kanye and Travis.
Okay.
But like, I'd have to say, like, if we're talking about in the moment, like right now.
Yeah.
Travis.
Travis is hot right now.
Travis. Yeah. No, I just don't think Kanye could even deliver what he could from back in the day.
I feel like both those guys though, Kanye or Travis, just their knowledge with production too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like it's just like
they have a different way of hearing.
Don't feel the need to repent, all of my sins. Boy, that is what made me win. I'm just starting to begin. Shit going down when I'm in. The ape always wins.
So, Brandon, I gotta ask you, have you seen a lot of beef in the rap game lately?
Yeah.
You know, we've got, dating back a little bit, we got Trippie Redd, 6ix9ine, that was going off for a while.
Yeah.
We had, MGK and Eminem, which I think was some of the best rap beef that I've seen for a very long time.
MGK and Eminem?
Oh, man. We needed some white on white rap beef, and that was good stuff.
Yeah,
like they came at each other. M came out on top. You know, like it was just dope. Tory Lanez again, like Tory Lanez and Joyner.
Yeah.
What's
you
your
ask
take?
him who he'd get in beef with?
No, I was just gonna ask. I was like, what's your take on rap beef?
To be honest, I think it's pretty stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's like that. I think the topics they fight over are so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like Tory Lanez is saying he's the best rapper. Okay, like, you know, Joyner, if Joyner was like a real artist, he would have been like, okay, yeah, like, I know I'm a better lyricist, you know, like, I don't need to prove him that. I don't need to waste my time.
You don't think that it's just, because it was like, some argue that that's just how rap started,
Yeah,
right?
no, exactly, no, it is.
You know?
Right, yeah, that's
and
the
like,
culture.
you're going back and forth.
Yeah.
So, do you think that, like, it'll ever, like, be worked out? Or,
No,
like,
no,
do you think that
it's
people...
always going to be there.
Yeah.
It's always going to be. It's part of the culture. I definitely, like, there needs to be rap beef, but it's always something stupid, you know? Like, that's the only thing that cheeses me. But
have you ever been a rap beef yourself?
I haven't ever been a rap beef. No, but I would.
You go?
Yeah, I'd go, yeah.
He goes, would you rather the trade track for track, or would you rather be, bars for bars, like, whole crowd around you, like schoolyard bullshit type stuff?
Like track for track.
You like diss tracks, eh?
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you say is like the best rap beef?
Like
so far this
year.
In
my generation, like that I've seen grow up, it's definitely have to be Meek Mill and Drake.
Yeah.
Just because it's like Eminem.
People proper listen to back to back as a song.
That's
you know what I mean? Like, people aren't bumping like Eminem's diss track to
exactly.
Machine Gun. No one's bumping Joyner's diss track.
For sure.
People still play back to back.
It's
a club banger. It's like everything.
You can run to it. You can cry to it. You can party to it.
This is so fun. Yeah. So that definitely. But like, if you wanna like, then I like went back into like research on like hip hop, and there was like The Game and 50 Cent. That was pretty crazy shit.
Game 50 Cent was nuts.
Yeah, The Game. Yeah.
Biggie
Exactly.
Tupac.
Yeah, like that shit. Or even like
Ice Cube and NWA.
Yeah.
I think it's lost some of its gusto. You know, like I was happy this year that we saw a lot of like legit beef. I felt like, but like I don't know, like Trippie Redd 6ix9ine, like just beefing for no. Like,
no, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like not trading tracks, like you know, like just subtweeting each other in each other's songs, like.
I feel like back in the day, it used to be for like a real reason, like NWA and Ice Cube, like
go for the throat.
That was a management deal. He's like, yo, fuck it, I'm not trying to be.
Go for the throat.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
but
for
like
the kill
nowadays,
shot.
it's like, yo, this guy, like he's stunning the shit, like he's flexing, or like you know, like just trying to prove your point. Like I don't get it.
What's your take on the whole I'm the best R&B rap artist?
That's
like,
a good personality to have. Like if you always think you're the best, like you know, it's a confidence thing. You'll never, like you know, you'll never think you lost, which is always like it's a good thing to keep you from.
Like I laughed when Tory Lanez walked out of that beef and was like, I won.
Yeah.
Like I laughed. Like I don't think he did, but like
but he definitely was.
Props to Tory Lanez for being like, I bodied that shit.
Props to
You did it, but
he was close. He did damage.
He like it was a good beat. It was a good beat.
It was good.
It was a good beat.
Like I think they need a third track still. Like you know.
That I was looking forward for.
There needs to be one. It's still on the tie. Like
I'm a big Joyner guy, and I really wanted to hear another one because Joyner's first one was like sick. His second one I thought was better.
Yeah. But like it came to like a head thing. They were like, I won.
Yeah.
And now you said they're on tracks together, right?
They're apparently they're gonna be making music together.
Which is sick.
I mean, beef is made to squash.
Yeah.
So.
Facts. End of the day.
Like let's all be reasonable here, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm winding down on everything I got for you. Do you have anything to add? Any more questions you might want to ask?
Do you got anything you want to tell people? Like what do you want people to take from this whole interview we got?
No, so like I guess No, I mean, never like stopped trying. I guess like back in like grade 12, I didn't even have anything of this. This was like a
pipe dream.
Yeah, like it's just it wasn't even black walls. I just like had to paint this all, make it into my own zone, my own environment. Like it all takes time. It's all that step by step process. Now I own like HQ, my own record label, and shit. And we're working on that. We got the website coming, merch coming, clothing coming, videos coming. You see, it all works out. It's God's plan. Just gotta wait your time, wait your turn, and it'll come. Just patiently, put in the work. Step by step.
I did have one more question I wanted to add. It's just that I just want to ask about your parents' support through all this. Like, what is it like? Like now they've got a functioning recording studio in their basement where they could have had a spare bed. Like, what's their reception to all this?
I guess they were very considerate, and they were like, yo, you can use this as a studio rather than a spare bed. So they were like, it was initially, there was like, bumps. They wanted me to go to like university and all this shit, but then I was like, I'm trying to do music. Like, so I had to implant like that. I had to like really convince them that I'm good at this. I can do this if I keep doing this. So then eventually I just showed them, and they were like, yeah, we're on track. Like, but you gotta always put in the work. If you're slacking, I'm gonna get mad. Like, I'm gonna see that. So then that's fair enough. They've always been on my back, like funded stuff, and just help me out with anything I needed, just because they believe as much as I do, what I can do. So that's pretty
100%.
good. Yeah,
it's nice to hear.
Yeah,
beautiful. Alrighty, well, thank you very much. Do you have anything else you want to say? Check out that album.
Check out Ape Free on SoundCloud. Tracks on Apple Music, Spotify. Ape Always Wins Out, coming soon. Nice Dream single coming out next week. Nice. Stay tuned.
Wow, beautiful.
More shit dropping on the podcast.
Yeah, alrighty. Thanks, brother. It's great to have you on.
Peace.
Respects, dude.
Nice meeting you.
Anytime, man. Ape Free.
It was a pleasure.
Free. Ape Free.
Ape Free.
Peace.
I just pull up to the party, clean all over, I'm dripping in sauce. The ape always win, never louse. I'ma keep going to the top. Lame hoes, better stop this. We just pull up, then we pop shit. Once it's poppin', then we outfit with a topless, my topless. Woke up on a big bum. What happened last night was a bit slump. Put in hard work till the bread come. Got your stack looking like breadcrumbs. Oh yeah, now that is a big louse. Bust a nut down the throat, now my kid's louse. Make a jump on this D like I'm Chris Krause. Then they eat that pussy up with a rich sauce. Everything I cook with a rich sauce. Making rich sauce like a big boss. Pull up to the party dripping rich sauce. All the rich sauce so your bitch louse. Everything I cook with a rich sauce. Making rich sauce like a big boss. Pull up to the party dripping rich sauce. All the rich sauce so your bitch louse. Rich sauce head to toe. Rich sauce dripping off my clothes. Had a dinner with my niggas. Rich sauce for my woes. Boy, when I'm 24, I probably have way plenty more. Get away with just my lady. Private island, you ain't know. Like Cena, you can't see me. Got 3 wishes from a genie. Beachside mansion with my niggas. Driveway park with Lamborghinis. How you tryna beat me? You should know that's just some child's play. One day cop a jet just for my team and then we fly away. They copping you with that Ferrari. She wanted that watch from Bulgari. Pull up with my team like an army. Oh, you want this life? Well, I'm sorry. Y'all should've learned by now that at the end of April win. Justice for my boy Harambe, why they murder him? Feel like a hero cause I saved the day. Work we don't play, lay you down if you fake. Knowing the long, gotta watch out the way. Got snakes on the plane, call up Samuel J. Think I trust you, then you trippin'. Getting that money, the mission. Look all around, don't see no competition. So know what goes down when I cook in the kitchen. Everything I cook with a rich sauce. Making rich sauce like a big boss. Pull up to the party dripping rich sauce. All the rich sauce so your bitch louse. Everything I cook with a rich sauce. Making rich sauce like a big boss. Pull up to the party dripping rich sauce. All the rich sauce so your bitch louse.